Adesso vorrei invitare il prossimo speaker, supposed to be Iris Bijlsma.
Yes.
I think I got almost all the name wrong, probably. Iris è una consulente e coordinatrice di progetto presso Arcadis, si occupa di progetti, è un'esperta di risorse idriche e di sviluppo su scala urbana e attraverso una serie di esperienze ci racconterà come è possibile riprogettare le città attraverso la risorsa idrica. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Buongiorno, thank you for having me. My name is Iris Bijlsma. I work for Arcadis, which is an engineering company. I work for the water department, but I'm here as a representative of the shelter program. A shelter program is a partnership between Arcadis and UN Habitat, in which Arcadis provides pro bono expertise to UN Habitat projects. And I will talk to you today about water and Palermo. How can I go on? No. This one? Yes. So, a safe and attractive, waterproof Palermo. I always say you first have to think water and then you have to think urban or urban design. Palermo is affected by different threats of water. First of all, Palermo is affected by coastal erosion, and not only through sea level rise, but also through an increasing urbanization, which puts pressure on the coast. It also is affected by earthquakes. 15 years ago, there was the last earthquake, I think. And also, if you see Messina in the western part of Sicily, it was affected by an earthquake in 1908, and consequently a tsunami, which killed many people and which destroyed practically half of the city. So it is important to talk about water, and in the Netherlands we are highly developed in water projects, so I would like to show you some examples which can also be relevant for Palermo. This is a picture of Palermo. You can see that there is an increasing urbanization, also because of the heavy rainfalls. Sometimes the streets are flooded. And also I would like to put some attention on that. But I will focus on the coast as an axis for urban, social and economical development. And then first think water and then think urban. I will give you 3 examples of multi-purpose flood protection. These are 3 examples which we use of projects in the Netherlands, in Noordwijk, Katwijk and Scheveningen. The first one is in Noordwijk, in which we built a coastal protection, a dike, and over it we placed a dune. You can see it here at this picture quite clearly. So we basically redesigned the dune, which can also be a communal garden, or you can place a bicycle road. It's no problem, but you first have to protect the coast. The second one is in Noordwijk, in which, the second one is in Scheveningen, in which we placed a dike and over it a boulevard. In Palermo, you have increasing tourism, so it could be a good one for Palermo to also, just like Scheveningen, which is in the Netherlands, really a touristic place, to have a place for people to meet and tourism to expand. But you could also place a dike, and under the dike also have a parking lot. This is what we did in Katwijk. So what we did is we put a dike, and besides it and under it, we put a parking lot, because there was also a lot of traffic congestion. We now made extra space for the cars. And it's interesting, in all these projects, we always include all the relevant stakeholders, local, regional, national, and even international if there are. And this project was a public-private partnership in which also private companies, private entities invested their money and also gained money because of the parking lot. This is what it looks like in real life. You don't see anything. The only thing you can see of the parking lot is the entrance of the parking lot, and the rest is all up to you. You can design it in whatever way you would like. Thinking of the heavy rainfalls in Palermo, you could also have implement a project as we did in the Water Plaza in Rotterdam in the Netherlands, in which we constructed a playground for children and a meeting place for people. During the dry periods, people can walk there, and it looks like this, but during the wet periods, those water plazas fill up with the water, which retain the water in order for the drainage system not to become over-flooded. So you retain it for a couple of hours, and if the drainage system is again empty, then you can flow this water away. But coming back to the coast and coastal protection and urban design in Palermo, and also taking into account the 3 subjects of the Urban Thinkers Campus: local development, multiculturalism, and youth. What can you do with coastal protection and these 3 subjects? You can do a lot. Looking at the increasing tourism and infrastructure, parking places, you can design them, while thinking in coastal protection. You can regenerate urban beaches while thinking in coastal protection. Or also there is this idea of the redevelopment of the 9 ports and connecting them through a subway. It will be a good idea, but also place a dike in front to protect your city against the sea. It's also a way, for example, to place museums or urban centers in the line of coastal protection. You can also have some library with or without startups, or a football field over it, or have recreational parks or urban gardens. You can really think of a lot, but you first have to think water. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.